from Genoa High School here in Genoa, Ohio. It's an old rivalry revived again as Genoa Comets get set to take on the Eastwood Eagles here in NBC action on the Toledo Sports Network. Hi, folks. Mick Gonzalez here along with Steve Taylor. Steve, you got two teams here that are just outstanding. You got Genoa, who's 4-0. You got Eastwood, 3-1. And yet, you look at these two from their long-standing rivalry, you know that they're going to give it everything they got.
Well, this one here is just like Ohio State, Michigan. These two teams love to beat each other up. When you look at Eastwood coming in at 3-1, but with a loss to Clyde State ranked, not a bad loss at all. When you beat Patrick Henry, you're doing something right. Exactly what Eastwood did.
Yeah, absolutely. They blew them out of the water opening week. So I tell you what, we're looking forward to what should be a pretty entertaining football game. So buckle up because it's Eastwood and Genoa, and we'll have the opening kickoff coming up next on the Toledo Sports Network.
First Federal Bank is a proud sponsor of high school football in Northwest Ohio.
Welcome back here to Genoa High School as we get ready to roll in this matchup between the Genoa Comets and the Eastwood Eagles here on the Toledo Sports Network. Mick Gonzalez along with Steve Taylor. Steve, you got a couple of guys on each side that you wanted to talk about a little bit here. And we'll start Eastwood first because, I mean, they're the visitors, and, of course, they're coming in with a 3-1 record, and they're the ones that are going to try and knock off Genoa off the top spot.
Well, if you're Eastwood, you want to come in here, and the thing you have to do is you have to take care of the football. You really have to take care of the football. And it's monumental for them to get a fast start. And the good thing for them is they have a senior quarterback, Jake Smeltz. This is his 27th consecutive start. So this guy's got a great grasp for the offense. And I tell you what, he could pose problems for the Comets tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you look at it, you know, they've got guys on that roster that have that are no strangers to this football game. And of course, they understand the rivalry and what it means.
Devin Snowden, a playmaker. They have playmakers all over the field. We'll definitely keep an eye on that.
Now, of course, over on the other side of things, you know, Genoa, of course, 4-0. They're looking to try and steamroll, and they've got guys led by the big fella up front and up on the line, Michael Dieter.
Michael Dieter heading to Wisconsin, 6'5", 308 pounds. 16-year-old kid can flat out get it done. But when it all starts, it stops with Casey Ghost. Ghost scored against Oak Harbor, receiving, rushing, punt return, and kickoff return. Flat out playmaker.
Well, Grant Geyser took the ball. It's going to be a touchback here. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Eagles as they'll scrimmage from their own 20-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Eastwood, but Genoa won the toss but deferred to the second half.
Well, they want to get their defense out and try to set the tone defensively first and then possibly get their ball back for their very explosive offense. But they want to set the tone defensively for Genoa. This is where it lies at, this side of the ball.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Buckle up, folks. Here's the snap. Here's the pass over on the right side. It's complete to number 12, Michael Flips. Flips able to get it out close to a first down. He'll be about a yard short, yard and a half. But he was able to get some positive yardage and a good start here for the Eagles.
Well, Flipsy saw that Cody Picker was playing off coverage, and that's just basic pitch and catch. Great football. You saw Smeltz, 3-step drop. He gets rid of it, delivers it a dime right to his receiver. You know, what you're doing, you take what the defense gives you. Smart football. Again, senior quarterback.
2nd and 1, a long one. We'll put the ball on the 29-yard line. This time not in the gun. Here's the handoff, and nothing doing there is that Genoa defense anchored by Michael Dieter. He shut it down and knocked them back for a loss. Loss of about a yard.
Well, I tell you what you see right there is Dieter just takes and he shoves his man directly into the play. Bigger, faster, stronger always win, and we saw that in that instance right there, Mick.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. The ball at the 28 of Eastwood as they get the call in now here from the sidelines. Eastwood coached by Jerry Rutherford. Ball on near the right hash mark. Here's Schmeltz. Fakes the handoff as it's picked up here, and I don't think he got it. Well, we're going to depend on the spot here, Steve, as Brennan Seifert was able to get outside, but he couldn't turn it upfield, and I don't think he got it.
He didn't. The Comets did a great job at stringing that out. And one thing that Eastwood is going to probably have to do, Mick, is they're going to have to throw the ball to be able to run the football. You're not going to run sideline to sideline against these guys. They have great team speed, and you saw them all running to the football like the hair is on fire. Exactly what they wanted to do. Get a 3 and out, get the ball back to their offense.
Well, Seifert is also the punter, so he's back to punt this ball on 4th down. The man you mentioned before, Casey Goes, is going to let this one take a bounce. It's going to take actually a Genoa bounce out near the 40-yard line. They'll spot it at about the 39. So that's where the Comets will scrimmage 1st and 10. Let's see where they spot that football. It looks like they're going to spot it at the 40. So a good field position here for Genoa as they start this series of downs early on here in this contest. Their first scrimmage or their first series of plays on the offensive side of the ball.
1st and 10 Comets at their own.
A beautiful picture-perfect Chamber of Commerce night for football as the sun is setting down. Ball near the left hash mark. And here is the handoff. As Nutter goes over left tackle, he's able to get over the 45 out to about the 48-yard line.
25, David Nutter.
Well, Nutter goes over the left side, but I tell you what, the Comets knew where Ryan Mang was, and boy, did they seal him off to open that hole up for Nutter in that instance.
It's going to be 2nd and 3. They'll call it a long 2. And keeping the ball there is Logan Scott. He's down the sideline. And he is forced out of bounds near about the 25-yard line. A great gallop there by the Genoa quarterback.
Mick, what I want you to pay attention on, and I hope we have this replay, what he does is he totally freezes the defense on the play fake. So he puts the ball into the belly of the runner, and you see the defense totally commit to the runner. He pulls it out and makes a big run gainer down the sideline. Excellent play right there by Logan Scott. You see him right there, freeze the defense. Great blocking at the point of attack right there, allowing him to get to the edge. You see him maximize his run right there.
So we come back to live action. A false start penalty called here against the Comets. So that'll knock them back down 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. Just under 10 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Glad you could join us here on the Toledo Sports Network. Logan Scott now. Going to go under center. He'll take the snap, hand it off to Nutter. Nutter going over right tackle, has some blockers, picks up about 5 yards, picks up basically the penalty back up. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Snowden in on the stop there for Eastwood.
But you see right there, Comets choosing right now to go with their 21 personnel. What I mean by 21, 2 tight ends, 1 running back right there. They're trying to go jumbo, they try to seal the outside and get good cutback lanes for their running backs.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball at the Eastwood 25. Scott hands it off to Nutter. Nutter gets over on the right side again. Big real estate there. He's going to pick up about 8 yards. Going to make it 3rd and short.
I'll tell you what, the thing that is so impressive about the Genoa Comets backs is how Espinoza and Nutter and Ghost block for each other. Espinoza was the lead blocker in there. He opened up that hole, sealed that hole, allowed Nutter to get through it.
Here they go again with Nutter as a steady diet of David Nutter going up the middle, and they'll move the chains.
Right behind Espinoza again, and the big fella Michael Dieter slow getting up.
They'll spot the ball at the 14-yard line here, and again, Genoa no huddle. Clock continues to run here. 8:35 to go. Logan Scott takes a snap. As Nutter went up the gut again, he'll be close to a first down.
5, David Nutter on the
He will be about 3 yards short, 2.5 yards short of a first down.
16, Jake Schmeltz.
But Genoa doing what they do best here, Steve, and that is they know how to move that football.
Controlling the rock, and they're controlling the tempo. They're dictating the tempo right now. Really not allowing any substitutions right now. They are really, really in control.
Ball at the 5. There's Nutter again. Oh, he gets tripped up, but he should have enough for a first down, because it'll be first and goal as he's brought down at about the outside the 1 yard line.
Flipsy did a great job at getting under the pads of the would-be blocker. You see him get up under the pads right there. Go pad level, go low, knock the ball carrier down. That's a great play by Flipsy coming out from his cornerback position.
Here on first and goal, David Nutter takes it in for 6. Touchdown, Genoa Comets.
For the Genoa Bank Comet touchdown.
Nice run there by Nutter. He just, for that whole series, he just was the steady diet and running like a battering ram, was able to find or force holes in the line and was able to pick up lots of yardage and finishes it off with a nice 2-yard run.
And Nutter, again, behind big Michael Dieter. You know, no guesswork involved in there. You run behind the big fella, hawk that thing up in there. That's your kind of football, man.
Yes, it is. That's Big Ten football. Here's the point after. Pickard puts it up, and it is good. So with 7:40 to go here in this opening quarter, Genoa draws first blood on their opening series of plays as they take a 7-0 lead here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Whether you support the Comets, the Panthers, or the Bulldogs, the Eagles, Wildcats, or Flyers, we at Genoa Bank support you. We're a local bank that takes pride in serving our community with personal and prompt service, innovative products, and stable financial guidance. We're a bank that believes in playing our part, and well, that's earned us quite a few fans of our own. Genoa Bank, playing our part in the community, taking your banking needs personally.
Graymont in Genoa, producers of Doclamide lime and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Graymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.graymont.com.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Cody Pickard set to kick off here for Genoa's.
And number 20, Devin Snowden.
Snowden back to take this one. This one again goes through the end zone and another touchback. And the Eagles will scrimmage first and 10 from their own 20.
But I just don't know what the Pickard family is feeding these kids for them to be able to kick as well as they do, because this thing seems to just trickle right through the entire Pickard family.
Yeah, all the boys that have come through Genoa here in the last several years have had tremendous success as kickers. First and 10 here for Eastwood as they look for an answer. Rolling back out on the right side. Here's the toss, just a little bit too far as it was out of the reach there as Schmeltz tried to find Brent Schlumbum. And he was just missed him, and it'll be 2nd and 10 here. As you see, just put a little too much air and a little too far in front of him.
Well, you have to throw that just a little bit earlier. You have to anticipate Slumbomb coming across. That's basically a drag route. You know, you take and you run Flipsy out and try to vacate that area. But I tell you what, the Genoa linebackers did a great job at recognizing that and covered that nicely.
Schmeltz, throws the ball, held it. Now he dishes it off. And here's Devin Snowden. He'll pick up a first down, but there is a flag on the play in the backfield.
This flag is going to be rough in the passer mix, so this is going to add 15 yards onto it. But what you have to like is what Jake Smells does. Jake holds on to this to the last minute. He's allowed Snowden to clear the linebacker, gets him into space, and that's what you want to do with your playmakers. You get your playmakers into space one-on-one. If he beats that man, oh boy, it could be a long one. 15 yards is going to add on to it, but at least it changes the field position right now for the Eastwood Eagles.
Yep, it'll spot the ball right at the midfield stripe. So 1st and 10 here for the Eagles of Eastwood. Clock continues to run, 7:25 to go. Here in quarter number 1, Eastwood on their second offensive series. Ball near the left hash mark.
It's going to be imperative for Eastwood not to panic and not to get away from their game plan. They have to continue to take yards and chunks as they continue to matriculate their way up the field, but they can't get away from their game plan, really can't get rattled that Genoa scored. You kind of almost expect Genoa to score. Now you just have to stick with the game plan and continue to run your offense.
5-yard carry there by Devin Snowden makes it 2nd and 5. Schmeltz now in the shotgun. He'll take the high snap, hands it off to Snowden. Snowden tripped up, is brought down after picking up maybe a yard, as he was brought down there by Genoa's number 61. That's Blake Traver, and that'll make it 3rd and 4.
I'm gonna tell you what you might want to look for is that quick jet sweep right now to Devin Snowden, because Genoa's doing a good job at shooting the A gaps. They're really sending a lot of pressure up the middle, and they're really pressurizing the center of that Eastwood attack. If you're going to attack these guys, you're going to have to attack them on the wings. You're not going to get much happening on the middle.
There's Snowden who fake it as it goes around on the other side. There's Schlumbum. He's got a lot of blockers ahead of him. All the way down to the inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. Oh my, what a run by Schlumbum. They're going to spot the ball at the 5-yard line, but oh my goodness, what a play.
Great blocking at the point of attack. Again, Snowden was the fake, and that drew the defense. Jake Smells did a great job at holding on to the ball and selling that fake all the way through, allowing Slumball to hit that outside corner, and you see the damage that he does as he gets out into space. It's going to set up 1st and goal now for the Eagles.
1st and goal, Eastwood. They have the ball at the Genoa 5-yard line. Now Snowden will take it in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Eastwood Eagles.
Snowden off left tackle right there, cuts it back to daylight, plants his foot into the ground, cuts it back. Touchdown, Eastwood. And they're just an extra point away. Look at him, stick his foot into the ground, get low, low man wins, touchdown.
He was able to force his body over that goal line. McCullough now set to attempt the extra point to even things up at 7. Here's this high snap put down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:48 left to go here in this opening quarter, Eastwood answers back as we're all tied up at 7.
Blackberry Corner on the corner of 579 and Elliston Road is a proud sponsor of Genoa football and has the best burgers, chicken, and pizza. You know the pizza. Everyone knows the pizza. Blackberry Corner also has charbroiled pork ribs and Jim's famous chicken dinners. Whether it's appetizers, pizza, or a full dinner, the great folks at Blackberry Corner can help fill you up and save you money. Stop out to Blackberry Corners on the corner of State Route 579 and Elliston Road for a meal or just a snack. Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa, has been serving the area with quality jewelry and gifts for over 19 years. Specializing in gold and silver repairs, Frank Comise has been a goldsmith for over 30 years. Our selection of Pulsar watches, Precious Moments figurines, Reflections beads, Seraphim classics, and quality stellar rings, all at a price you can afford. Genoa Jewelers also buys gold and silver and has the perfect gift for that someone special. Stop out today at Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa.
Lucas McCullough set to kick off here as Oh, nice little surprise there as we had a sand wedge there from Joey Salinas. And now the ball, he kicked it over to the left side, and surprise, surprise.
Look what they do is they directional kick. They've seen what Casey Ghost can do. They're not kicking the ball to Casey Ghost. I don't blame them. You directional kick it, and it caught Genoa off guard, and they came down and pancaked
Wojciechowski. But, yeah, I tell you what, the thing is, give credit there to Joey Salinas. I mean, he just, from almost a standing position, kicked that thing downfield. So it's 1st and 10 here for Genoa at about their 17-yard line. And now the ball carried there is brought over the 20 as Ryan Espinoza is able to get some good yardage. So make it 2nd and about 3.
Quick hitter right there, rips off 7 yards. And again, you see Genoa continuing to control the tempo of the offense.
Here's the handoff again to Espinoza. This time not as much yardage as Espinoza is stopped. As stop was made by Lucas Fries.
Grant Geisler was also over there, the inside linebacker. Well, I'll tell you, it was a stack of them over there as well as number 21, Michael Glaze.
Clock continues to run, 5:10 and counting here in this first quarter. And now here is David Nutter. He tries to get it over the 30, but he's going to be short of the first down.
But you see, you get a sense of how strong Nutter is. Nutter was met right there in the gap by Grant Geisler. He gave Geisler a ride for, 3 yards. Look at him right here. Turns, continues to churn those legs forward.
2nd and 7. 2nd and 7, the ball at the 30-yard line. Here's Scott keeping it, goes outside, but he's going to be brought down and brought down hard there by number 6. That is Ryan Mang.
That is a great illustration of what the read option is all about. You see Logan Scott right here. Watch him. He's going to read this. He's going to see this linebacker coming down. And he looks up. He knows he can't give that ball out. You see him pull it out at the last minute and tuck it and maximize his run right there. But again, a nice read option. And for those of you who hear that term a lot and never see it, that's well illustrated right there. Great job of grabbing that, you guys in the replay group.
So it's 3rd down and 2. The ball at the 35-yard line. Clock can. Well, we're going to get a timeout taken here by the Comets with 4:33 to go here in the opening quarter of a 7-7 ball game. So while we have a timeout in the action, I want to take a moment, make sure that we say thank you to some of our sponsors. Of course, IBEW Local 8, and, UA 50 Local Pipe Fitters and Plumbers. And, of course, Graymont Quarry. Big time thanks to all of you, and we'll have plenty more to talk about here later on as we go along in this ball game. Big time thanks to everyone involved. And, by the way, don't forget, you can check us out Sunday mornings on 106.5 The Ticket as we do the 3-for-all live at 8 a.m. from 8 to 9. Yours truly, along with Mike Jamison and Mike Bauman, and we'll even sneak Steve Taylor here.
I heard, rumor has it,
yes,
that you may have a guest this week. I don't know.
I hope
we
you
have
do.
to see.
Got a cover for me, partner. Well, here we go. 3rd and 2, the ball at the 35-yard line. There's Nutter on the right side. He's got the first down and more. He fought through several tackles and gets it over midfield. Is brought down at about the 47-yard line of Eastwood by number 4, Grant Geisler.
And sometimes formations dictate the success of a play. And what I want you to watch is how this formation dictates the success of this play. They're in no hurry right here. That was the timeout, actually. But they go full house right here, and they overload that side, and they allow Nutter to get a great gain. Again, they duplicate the same play.
Yes, they do. David Nutter again. Just speaking of family names here at Genoa, the name Nutter, of course, very well known here in these parts.
Yeah, Andrew Nutter, we had a chance to spend some time with him in the booth. He did a couple of games with us. And then, of course,
Kyle Nutter.
Kyle, who's down in Cincinnati right now.
Yep, and now carrying on the tradition is David. So it was 2nd down and 4 after a pickup of 6. Here's the handoff to David Nutter once again. He'll pick up the first down and a little more as he'll get it inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. And right now, Genoa that front line is getting off the snap quicker and is driving that Eastwood defensive line back.
Keeping the chains moving, keeping that clock moving. Again, they're continuing to call plays right there at the line of scrimmage, so they're really not allowing the Eastwood Eagles to really have any kind of adjustments. But there you go. That's called an adjustment. And there's my guy, Ryan Mang. That guy makes my all-name team, Ryan Mang. When you make a linebacker, I want a linebacker named Mang.
No doubt it, as we like to say. But Jake Wojciechowski lost about 3 on that play.
3-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 13 for the Comets.
Ball at the 37-yard line here of Eastwood. Clock continues to run, 2:53 to go and counting. Logan Scott. Wojciechowski in motion, pitches it over on the right side to Nutter, goes around the end, turns upfield, picks up the first down and more. Tries to break one last tackle, but is brought down by the touchdown-saving tackle there by Brendan Seifert. And boy, oh boy, if Seifert doesn't bring him down, Nutter right now is dancing in the end zone.
Well, I tell you what, man, you know, what is impressive to me as Eastwood takes time out is the fact that Genoa continues to run to the short side of the field and have success.
As you see right there, Seifert bringing him down before he could get free to get to the end zone. So with 2:39 to go here in this opening quarter, we've got ourselves a 7-7 ball game. Well, we have a moment here. Also want to make sure that we say thanks to some more of our sponsors here on the Toledo Sports Network, including Genoa Custom Interiors, Genoa Jewelers, First Federal Bank, also Pub 51. And if you'd like to join us and be a sponsor here to help bring local football here to the area of Northwest Ohio and Southeastern Michigan, give us a call. First, check out our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. And then also be sure to check out by giving us a call at 419-514-1302. That's 419-514-1302. Talk to our good buddy Mike Jamison. He'll help you out as far as with the advertising packages to get your business out to a huge, huge audience. 1st and 10, the ball at the 15-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Logan Scott right now in the shotgun. Everybody tight defensively for Eastwood in the box. Man in motion. Here goes as he goes over left tackle and is able to pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards.
Stop is made by number 4, Grant Geyser.
Geyser picks a 2nd and 4 here at the 9-yard line.
Well, it's pretty impressive what they continue to do with Michael Dieter. They keep flip-flopping Michael Dieter really to try to maximize blocking right there. They move him over to the right side and then run behind him in case he goes upended by a couple of overzealous Eastwood Eagles.
Well, we got a flag on the turf, and we'll see what the call is. So wait for the officials. Oh, a face mask against Eastwood.
That's going to move the ball half the distance.
So they'll spot the ball. Well, they move it a yard. That's interesting.
Flip-flop
They moved
Dieter
it a whole
again.
yard.
Move Dieter over to the left side now and run behind that side.
And David Nutter takes it inside the 5. They'll be dropped at about the 1. So it will be a 1st and goal here for Genoa. Now 1:40, the clock stops at 1:44 on the clock, and now they start it up again as there's the handoff. And Scott cannot get into the end zone. So they're going to, looks like he didn't get in. So, well, now they call it. That took him a long time.
No, what I want you to do, and I so hope, Dave, you have this in the, can you replay the snap of that? And I want you to watch Michael Dieter fire off the football and totally push his man 5 yards into the end zone.
Well,
we can pick this up after this extra point.
Pickard on to.
Here we go. Look in the corner of your screen and just watch Dieter continue to push his man into the back of the end zone. That's talking about getting it done, folks.
Point after was good. So with 1:32 left to go here in the opening quarter, it's now Genoa 14, Eastwood 7.
Assessed on the kickoff.
My goodness, as the sun has set behind the trees now, so the whole field, there's no shadows and no sun in the eyes, so there's no distractions of any sort. No, just good old-fashioned football. Of course, we talked in the outset, Steve. This is one of those rivalries that is just it defines football in Northwest Ohio. It's huge. Not only that, but what's different is this year they moved it from the end of the season to the middle of the season.
Oh, where it means something, and you could sense the tenseness on both sides. I had a chance to talk to both coaches before the game. Coach Rutherford flat out says, hey, look, we understand how important this game is. Coach Spees, I mean, he's cooler than the other side of the pillow, but you could sense that he knew how big this game was tonight.
No. Right here, brother.
Plenty of media out here, too. That's the beauty of it, too, is how important a game it is.
Penalty moves the ball to the 45-yard line, where number 23, Cody Pickard, will be kicking off. Deep for Eastwood, number 4, Grant.
As we await the kick here from Pickard. So he tries an onside kick. And it's recovered here by Genoa.
Yeah, but did it go 10 yards? Did it go 10 yards?
Well, they're saying it. Well, they're talking about it.
And that's my question. Did it go 10 yards? I don't think it went 10 yards, Mick.
I didn't see any flags.
And they're still talking about it over there. So, I don't think it went 10 yards. And, I don't know if we have that. Can we run that back and see?
So it's going to be, it did go, and then I saw it bounce back towards the Genoa line.
Which would make it right, if it crossed
the
45-yard line. And they're going to call it.
They're going to say no.
To Eastwood. And I don't think that ball went 10 yards.
Oh, they changed it now.
He threw his hand the wrong way. And Coach Spees, he's letting it be known. Rather animatedly, he is letting it be known.
Wow, that was different. So even the officials getting giddy over here on a big rivalry game. 91 seconds on the clock here in the opening quarter. That one had everyone perplexed. So the ball is spotted right at the 45. So the Comets will scrimmage there, 1st and 10. Logan Scott under center. Hands the ball off to Nutter. He goes outside. Gets it inside the 40, just inside the 40. We'll call it a pickup of 5.
It's no guesswork involved with Genoa. What they're doing is they're flip-flopping their big 308-pound offensive tackle, Michael Dieter. They're flip-flopping him, and they're running behind him. It's no guesswork. Where Dieter lines up, that's where the ball's going.
And again, he pushes his man off the line. Getting outside over here, Logan Scott gets it inside the 35, and he's able to pick up a first down here for Genoa. Under a minute to go here.
Great blocking at the point of attack. Look at him, good seal right there. Well, the Comets getting it done.
Ball 1st and 10 at the 33 of Eastwood. Here's Nutter again as he barrels forward inside the 30 to about the 28.
the kind of football I like. No guesswork involved. You know what I'm doing. I'm going to line up. I'm going to run. Stop it. I absolutely love it.
Pick up a 5 yards there by Nutter. Second and 5. We'll see if we get the snap off here before the.
Let me guess. They're going to run left.
Here's the pitch to Nutter. Goes over left tackle, gets a lane, he's off to the races. Nutter takes it in for 6. A 28-yard touchdown run by David Nutter. Touchdown, Genoa Comets.
I wonder how did I know that, man? Again, it all starts and stops with Michael Dieter. Big Michael Dieter coming up on the left side. He lines up on the left side, and what he does is he totally seals that out. Look at him. He totally sets that edge. He set the edge right there. Look at the sweet feet of Nutter. Cut it back to the outside. Cut it back to daylight, and he knows what to do with it once he gets it in space.
Well, all of that goes for naught, my friend. Illegal block against the Comets brings that ball back, so a huge break here for the Eagles with 17 seconds to go here in the quarter. So you know that Tim Speece is not a happy camper when you take points off the board like that. So it will be 2nd and 10. They'll spot the ball at the 33-yard line. There's the handoff again to Nutter. He gets it to about the 30-yard line.
25, David Nutter on the carry.
He's brought down there by Grant Geiser.
Stop is made by number 66, Lucas Freed.
And that's going to do it for the opening quarter. So an entertaining quarter of football here at Genoa High School. Well, we've got 2 touchdowns from Genoa, 1 from Eastwood. It's 14-7 here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Tas Electronics can turn a plain vehicle into your spectacular ride. Let Tas install a lush custom leather interior. Get tinted windows as low as $69. Tas installs rear view cameras that put backup worries behind you. Tas gives you the best sounds at the best prices with systems for all vehicles, including motorcycles, boats, RVs. With Tas, you'll look good and sound great.
Tas Electronics. Feel the power. Tas Electronics. It's hot.
Pub 51 is just a great neighborhood bar and grill. They're about as close to being all things to all people as I've seen. They have a miniature bowling league, and they take that pretty darn seriously. Oh, and a dartball league, and a cornhole league, and a pool league. They have a lot of leagues. Pub 51 has a big outdoor patio, too. Well, their pizza and food are reasonably priced, too. Give Pub 51 a try. They're on Woodville Road, just a half-mile east of the Woodville Mall.
My Favorite Gardener is a full-service landscape company serving Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan since 2004. Design, installation, and maintenance, both commercial and residential, with over 25 years experience in the area. Hardscapes, including patios, walkways, retaining walls, fire pits, anything you can dream. Greenscape installation and maintenance include pruning of trees, shrubs, and perennials. We offer a long-term, low-maintenance solution for getting the garden of your dreams. My Favorite Gardener, 419-690-1026, offering practical and affordable solutions for your outdoor spaces.
The Union Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems, and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices. To do the job right, UA Local 50 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
A world-class store with hometown values. That's Genoa Custom Interiors. We feature many styles from soft contemporary, rustic to traditional and French country. You'll find your taste and sensibilities right here. You'll be delighted to find the showrooms transformed each season. As Christmas is a special time, we offer a variety of accessories, art, jewelry, and specialty items perfect for gift giving. Genoa Custom Interiors. Nobody can put it together like we do.
Third down in 5. The ball at the 30-yard line of Eastwood as we start quarter number 2. Here's the pitch to Casey Goes. Cuts inside, able to pick up the first down, still moving. And I tell you what happened right there with Casey Goes, Steve. He just kept those legs churning, and that's what got him the first down.
Well, Casey Goes is one of those playmakers that when he gets out in space, he can make special things happen right there. Great read right there. Downfield runner. You see him stick the foot into the ground and continue to move the chains.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 21 of Eastwood. Comets looking to threaten again. And here is Goes as he goes over the line there and gets it inside the 20-yard line, but that's about it. So a short pickup there. Call it a pickup of 2. Guys are in on the stop, so that'll make it 2nd and 8. So far, Eastwood, they haven't found an answer yet for that front line of Genoa. Here's on the outside, here's the pitch. And a great job of coverage there by Eastwood. Michael flips. Along with Seifert.
Watch how everybody stays with their assignment. And that's what you preach as a coach. Do your job. You see right there coming up from his linebacker spot, Flips, he did a great job of just stringing that out, and then coming up and making a good solid tackle in open space.
So that makes it 3rd and 9 after the loss of a yard. Ball at the 20-yard line. Logan Scott gives it to Nutter. Nutter trying to drive forward, but not this time. As he was dropped there almost in his tracks by Lucas Fries.
Fries did a good job right there at shedding the block, and you see him right there getting into the running lane and knocking the ball carrier down. But he did a great job at anticipating where the runner would be.
So the Comets are going to go for a field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard field goal attempt by Pickard. Logan Scott holding. Here's a snap. Ball is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Plenty of room to spare on that one, too. 9:46 to go here in this opening half. And it is 17-7 Genoa.
You know, look at this. Great hole. Excellent hole right there, Logan Scott. Gets it down, allows Pickard to extend and get into it. Now, if you're Eastwood, you know, the good news is you kept him out of the end zone, okay? You have to find a way to really get your offense to getting back to what it was doing. You want to get your mojo back. Move the chains. Continue to let the clock be your best friend. And then the other thing is, if you've got the football, guess who doesn't have the football?
Amen.
You know, so they have to continue to do what they do.
Again, the Genoa Athletic Boosters are selling raffle tickets.
Once again, a tip of the hat to some of our sponsors here on the Toledo Sports Network, including Pub 51, Simply Green Lawn Care, Genoa Bank, Blackberry Corners.
October 4th at halftime of the Fostoria game.
As Pickard gets set to kick off once again.
For 23, Cody Pickard in the kickoff for the Comets. Deep for the Eagles, number 4, Grant Geyser, and number 20,
Geyser and Snowden are back to receive here for Eastwood. Pickard, he drills this one. It's going to be grabbed at the 5-yard line there by Geyser. As he gets it outside, and he'll get it out near the 20-yard line. I think he gets it to the 19, and that's where Eastwood will scrimmage 1st and 10.
Jake Wojciechowski of the Comets.
Well, if Eastwood can put together a series like they did last time, they're not by any way or stretch out of this game yet.
They're not out of it, Mick. But again, they have to get back to doing the little things. I think they need to throw on first down. I think they have to continue to throw the ball to be able to run the ball.
1st and 10 here for the Eagles. They hand the ball off there to Seifert. Seifert, he's over the past the first down marker, past the 35, out to about the 36. So a 17-yard pickup here.
Watch the inside handoff right there by Slumball. Slumball takes the linebacker with him, catch the defense off balance right there. Quick hitter right there, a little misdirection. Giving Genoa a little bit of its own medicine right there.
Exactly. As Espinoza brings him down. 1st and 10 here for Eastwood. Clock continues to run, 9:20 to go. Ball near the right hash mark. Schmeltz is going to toss it. He's going to send it over on the left side. It's complete. 1st down and more. Good tackle there by number 9, Alex Hayes, as the pass was complete. As Snowden.
Watch how he takes and he puts this ball on his hip. Watch him put it on his hip. He really hides it well. He allows the back to clear out into space right there. Again, your playmakers. You get the playmaker the ball. This kid has to touch the ball 15 to 20 times a game if they're going to try to knock off Genoa tonight. Snowden has to be a big part of it.
Well, Schmeltz will run in with the play from Coach Jerry Rutherford as it's 1st and 10, the ball at the Genoa 39. Here's the handoff, and going up the gut is Seifert. He got stopped cold, but not before picking up about, let's see, about 3 yards.
And did he run into Ryan? Did he run into 30 or did 30 run into him? Well, maybe it was a little both.
It was a little bit of both, I think. And after that, there was no more running. 2nd down and 7. The ball at the Genoa 36.5-yard line. 8:20 to go here in this opening half. Schmeltz hands the ball off. This time, however, Devin Snowden was just absolutely shut down by that front line of Genoa. Cole Beck in on the stop.
Beck, 6 foot, 264 pounds, coming in from his defensive end spot. He said, enough of that. And Michael Dieter over to help clean it up.
So a big 3rd down play here for Eastwood. They trail by 10 here in this 2nd quarter. They get to the line. They've only got 5 seconds here to snap the ball now. And they get it off. Schmeltz getting some heat, rolls out to his left. He's going to try and get outside, but he's going to be brought down for a loss at about the 40-yard line. Great coverage there by the Genoa defense.
But, that just goes to show you how athletic Schmeltz is. The senior right here, he sees that he has nothing. Watch how he quickly changes up. He knows he has to run the football. That could have been worse than what it was.
Absolutely. So that makes it 4th down and 11 with under 7 minutes to go here in the opening half. And Eastwood's going to punt.
Number 5, Brendan Seifert in punt formation.
Here is the kick, and it's a pooch kick. And it goes into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Genoa as they will scrimmage from their own 20-yard line. 6:38 to go here in this opening half. So Comets now will seek to improve on their last drive. Logan Scott takes the snap, hands the ball off. Here's Nutter up over the 25 out to about the 28-yard line.
Stop is made by number 4, Grant Geyser.
Well, again, running behind Michael Dieter. You see Dieter setting the table. And now another inch through for a big gain, another 7-yard gain.
So it's 2nd and 3 here for the Comets. Clock continues to run as we're coming up on 6 minutes to go in the half. Nutter breaks through some tackles, gets the 1st down out to about the 38-yard line. I'll tell you what, you got to be impressed with that young man as he fought through a whole host of tackles as he was finally brought down by Jordan Fakosh, but not before moving the sticks.
Watch the feet right here. Watch him read the block. Now watch the feet, the quick shift of the feet right there. Look at him explode through the hole right there, getting great yardage.
5:45 to go here in this first half. Now running outside is Scott. He will pick up about 5 or 6 yards depending on the spot. He's out near the 45. He'll be just shy of it, and it'll be second down.
I don't know if that was a design quarterback draw or whether that was a broken play, but Scott did a good job at maximizing his game.
Second and 4 for the Comets.
Pickup of 6, 2nd and 4, the ball at the 44.5-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. Here's David Nutter, picks up the first down into Eastwood territory. Finally brought down, but not before getting all the way down to about the 36-yard line, or I'm sorry, 26-yard line.
Yeah, watch Nutter bounces off of would-be tacklers, but you see, get a sense of how strong he is. Look at the cutback lane right here. See how strong he is? You're not gonna just tackle him in the upper body. He's too big, he's too strong. You have to wrap him up and bring him down.
4:50 to go here in this second quarter. Clock continues to run. 1st and 10 at the Eastwood 25.5-yard line. And again, Nutter breaks through, and he's going to take it all the way in for 6. Touchdown, Genoa Comets.
Two things happen right there. The patience of David Nutter, allowing to block his blockers to maximize their blocks. And he really waits. Watch how he sets this up, Mick. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. Look at him get that, read that block, kicks it to the outside, stick that foot into the ground. You see how strong he is? No arm tackle is going to bring this kid down. You have to wrap him up and get him on the ground. It's too big, too strong, too fast. Touchdown, Genoa.
Pickard out there to attempt the extra point. Tough snap. Scott sets it up, and Pickard puts it through. So with 4:39 to go here in this first half, Genoa now with a 24-7 lead here on the Toledo Sports Network. Devin Snowden back to receive this kickoff here from Pickard, and Pickard sends it into the end zone once again, so that's an automatic touchback. So the ball comes back out to the 20-yard line. Not too many kicks here from Genoa that Eastwood's been able to attempt to run back because the powerful leg of one, Cody Pickard. Of course, big brother Tyler used to do the same thing
Tyler
back
did
in the day.
Exact same thing. So now, if you're Eastwood, this is huge. This is a big turning point. It's a 17-point game. You're down 17, but you have to get your offense really moving. I don't know if you go for it on fourth down.
Well, here's Snowden going over the left side, picks up about 3, maybe 4.
Well, I like the fact that you're starting to utilize Snowden more, but I think he's the one playmaker that you have to continue to get the football to. I like them throwing on first down. I go back to that again, Mick. You really have to spread out the Comets because once these guys, man, get a beat on you, man, they're like a shark in water, man. They're going to continue to attack.
Cole Beck on the stop on that play. It's second down. Call it 7. High snap, and Schmeltz able to fight away from several tackles. Ran into his own man, and that's what actually stopped him from really getting any kind of success. But he was still able to pick up a couple of yards out of that mess.
But again, how athletic Jake Schmeltz is right here. Doesn't panic when things doesn't go his way. All he does, he pulls it down and he gets as many yards as he can. He puts his team into a third and a manageable.
3rd down and 5. The ball at the 25. 3.5 to go here in this first half.
Now, it's an obvious passing situation. Do you cross them up right now with the running play?
Or a draw.
Hard count is going to get. Is that going to be enough for the first down?
Well, we'll see what the call is.
Timeout, Eastwood.
So Eastwood's going to call timeout.
I guess that's. I'm wondering, did they call the timeout before the flags were thrown?
Oh, they did.
So, with a timeout on the field, 3:18 to go here in this first half. 3rd and 5. Officials were talking it over momentarily, but he did call the timeout. Jerry Rutherford did before the play occurred.
The timeout came from the sidelines.
So that means that it's going to be 3rd and 5 here for the Eagles when they start back up. Now the question is we were talking about earlier, I mean, the one nice thing about the Eastwood offense is that we talked about what they might or might not do, but the thing is that just tells you that they have options, and Jerry Rutherford isn't afraid to explore any of them.
Well, I mean, Mick, you've got a quarterback that has 27 starts under his belt. Well, 28 now. So here's a guy that's got a great grasp of what you're doing offensively. The problem is, what you're going up against.
And Schmeltz is going to throw it, and it falls incomplete. He felt the pressure on that one as Genoa was able to get some heat on him.
Well, Jake right there, he rolls out. They roll Jake out to his right, but Jake saw his receiver break at the last minute, and what he wanted to do was throw back behind him and just couldn't get enough on it. It's going to bring up another 4th down. This is huge because you've got 3:14. Your defense has to knuckle up right here and try to shut down a very, very potent Genoa Comet offense.
Low snap. The kick is, though, sailed. Oh, my, great kick there, as that's going to take an Eastwood bounce. Oh, my goodness. We got flags all over the place on that one.
That should buy you about half the distance to the goal on that one.
We'll see what the call is officially, but.
Excellent kick. You see the line drive kick. Kicks over the head. And you see it right there. A great bounce. Got an eagle bounce.
That kick went 68 yards when all was said and done. And now it's going to go back a little further for Genoa as they'll be in the shadow of their own end zone.
Legal block call against the Comets on the punt. Move the ball back to the 4-yard line.
So 96 yards away from pay dirt.
Well, here's an opportunity for Eastwood. If they can get their defense to rise to the occasion here and stop this Genoa offense, there's still time enough on that clock. They can do that. Here's the handoff to Nutter. Nutter fights for a couple of yards.
5, David Nutter on the carry.
And he was brought down there by Jacob Ray. Clock continues to run here. 2:45 to go. And the Comets will scrimmage. 2nd down and 8. The ball at the 6-yard line. Something you don't see too often with Genoa is them scrimmaging or having poor field position. Here's Nutter again, driving forward. And this time again, he's brought down after a pickup of, well, we'll see, maybe 2 to 3 yards, depending on your look.
Well, you can see the adjustment defensively that Eastwood made. They understand what side Michael Dieter lines up on is more than likely the side that the Comets are going to run to. And so what they're starting to do is they're starting to slide that extra defender into the box on that side, trying to control the run, trying to get that extra defender up in the box.
Here's Espinoza now. And he is brought down in a great series there defensively by Eastwood as Espinoza was brought down, and now the Eastwood Eagles call timeout to stop the clock with $1:48 to go.
And I tell you what, I'm lining 10 up, Mick, if I'm Eastwood and try to get after this kick.
Again, as I said, you're not used to seeing Genoa in really poor field position.
He turned around and pointed at Eastwood.
So with $1:48 to go here in the half, timeout on the field there by Eastwood gives us a chance here to thank some of our sponsors once again, as we have to make sure we say thanks to the Penna Adult Learning Center. We are so grateful for them coming on board, as well as Dan Rogers Sporting Goods, Arturo's Pizza, Favorite Gardener, Verizon. Can't forget also Graymont Quarry. Well, here we go on a 4th down punt. As Cody Pickard stands in his end zone.
Number 4, Grant Geyser.
Here's the snap.
Cody's
and it's a
throw
fake. And it's complete. 1st down for Genoa. Oh, my goodness. What a nice job there by Quentin Spees. He was able to get free there, Steve, and Pickard threw a strike.
Well, Quentin Spees is averaging 39 yards per reception, and he just added to his total right there. When you see just how calm that Pickard was right there, he just stood up and just hit Spees, who was standing by himself. Watch, and Spees does the rest.
Great camera shot there. As now here is Nutter coming back to live action. He drives forward and picks up a good chunk of real estate. He's going to be about 1.5 yards shy of the 1st down.
You know, and we go back to that punt, that fake punt right there. Eastwood decided to play it safe, and they played safe. They sent 2 safeties back deep as Nutter goes over the left side again for a short game, like he may have enough for a 1st down. But they played it safe. They sent 2 safeties back to fill the potential punt, and they sent nobody after Pickard. If it's me, I'm sending 10. I'm sending the house. I want to try to force a turnover right now.
1:10 to go here. Clock still running. Oh, fumbled snap, and we've got flags all over the place.
Going to get a motion, but it's going to be a fumble on the play, and it looks like off or not because the Eagles have the ball.
I was going to say the fumble was on the play. The penalty was going to be called for having more than one man in motion. But the ball was recovered by the Eagles, so they'll take the ball with 1:05 to go. They've got time to put some points on the board.
1:05 to go, 2 timeouts. Again, if I'm Eastwood, I'm throwing on 1st down. I like what they do when they throw the football on 1st down. You don't want to be in obvious passing situations against the Comets.
1st and 10, the ball at the 42-yard line. Here is Schmeltz. He's going to air it out. Fires one just off the hands there of Michael Flips. And that ball falls to the ground and stopping the clock with a minute exactly to go in the half.
Well, you see right now, Jake's trying to heat through should have thrown it a little bit earlier. That one sailed on him, but he didn't step into the throw. Mickey threw that off his back foot. You want to step into the throw, point your front foot toward that target, and drive the football in. He was late on that. That ball got away from him.
2nd and 10, the ball at the Genoa 42-yard line, 60 seconds on the clock. Ball is handed off, and now Snowden tries to get outside, turns up the field, picks up about 3, maybe 4. He's going to be brought down. And that'll make it 3rd down. Clock continues to run here. 45 seconds to go.
Bring up 3rd down 6 for the Eagles.
Pick up a 4 there by Snowden. The ball spotted at the 38-yard line of Genoa. They're taking a lot of clock off here. Eastwood is.
Well, 2 things. If you don't pick this up, you turn the ball over and you don't give the Comets a lot of time. But, the other side of that is if you pick this up, you've also limited yourself.
Here's Snowden driving, trying to get outside, and he's not going to pick up very much. He may pick up a yard, maybe. And that, with 10 seconds to go, clock will run down to 0 as we have completed 1 half of football here from Genoa High School. The Comets and the Eagles doing battle here in the NBC, and right now it's Genoa with a 24-7 lead over Eastwood. We'll be back with more right here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Hope you're enjoying the game today. Hi, I'm Mike Jamison, president of ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Now, Channel 13 and the wonderful people here are bringing some great games to you each and every week. And we'd love to make your company part of what we're putting together here. We've got the reach and we've got the ability to get you out at a reasonable cost so that all of these wonderful people can talk about your business, whether it's on the internet, on live television, or live internet. You can give us a call at 419-514-1302. Let us spotlight what you have here with all of our unbelievable packages that we have. And we make it very cost effective for even the smallest business. Creative Video Imagery and the Toledo Sports Network is proud to bring you this game right here on 13.2, the Live Well Network. First Federal Bank is a proud sponsor of high school football in Northwest Ohio.
3rd quarter about to begin here as Genoa will receive this kickoff. And again, here's another nice wedge shot there from Joey Salinas. And the ball will be downed at the 37-yard line of Genoa. So the Comets will have great field position here. And, well, Steve, a lot of stats in that that we got to talk about here. Some big-time offensive numbers for Genoa.
David Nutter, 25 carries, 213 yards.
That's Genoa, for a half, not a whole game.
For a half. Genoa, 306 total yards, 278 via the ground. Eastwood is going to have to pick it up, only 78 yards rushing, 49 yards passing, 127 yards altogether. But Genoa's almost beaten Eastwood 3-1 in yards gained. Eastwood is going to have to slow this train down some kind of way, Mick.
Well, David Nutter takes the ball, runs the first play from scrimmage of the second half, and he picks up, well, about 5 yards, it looks like. So it'll be 2nd down, 6 yards. Well, let's see. They call it 4 yards in all. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Rolling out now, Scott. He's going to air it out. He's got the receiver. It's complete. Oh, my goodness. Spies all the way down to about the, see, they spot him just inside the 10-yard line. And Spies takes it inside the 10, where it'll be 1st and goal here for Genoa.
Spies is a big play threat, and we see it right there. But when you run the football as effectively as the Comets do, you can take your shots down the field. I like that. I like to see more of that from Genoa.
So 1st and goal here from the 8. Here's Nutter driving forward inside the 5. They'll be brought down at about the 2. That'll be 2nd and goal. And Genoa looking to cash in quickly here. We're only a minute into the third quarter. And they've got the ball at the Genoa 2-yard line, or Eastwood 2-yard line. Here's Nutter once again, driving forward, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Genoa Comets.
No guesswork involved. Again, you line up behind the big fella and you run right behind him. You load up on that side. You jog in 21 personnel, which gives you 2 tight ends. You're able to really hunker down and really create a gap for your big, strong back to slither through for the score.
So Pickard will attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 10:42 left here in the third. Genoa starting to open things up now here as it's 31-7.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
Cody Pickard set to kick off as Geyser and Snowden are back to receive this kick. It's a pop fly. This one's going to be grabbed at about the 4-yard line. And now a nice seam there. Ooh, you talk about ducking and avoiding disaster there. Grant Geyser, he avoided getting pancaked right there at about the 27-yard line, and sets up nicely here for Eastwood. They have good field position to start this drive.
Yeah, for about a second, he thought that he was going to have a wide open lane. You see it right here. It looks like it's wide open. Watch how fast this hole closes up. Good night and thank you.
Yep, he avoided getting annihilated there. Here's Snowden. He's going to go up the gut. He's got some room, or check that. That is Geyser.
Again, misdirection is what's been the good friend of Eastwood. I think they're going to have to get to a more up-tempo offense. They have to get a little bit more rhythm in their offense. They seem to be a little lifeless offensively. What I like to see them do is pick up the rhythm, again, get back to throwing on first down. That way you can set up your run a whole lot better.
Now here's Schmeltz. He's going to roll out to his left, throws across his body. The pass is complete. Good enough for a first down as Eastwood gets into Genoa territory at the 49.
Mick, what they're going to do is they're going to roll him out. They're going to roll him out and get him away from the pressure. This is a combination route. You see the up under, there's 2 receivers in that area. He did a good job at picking out the receiver that was actually open. That was Geyser.
So it's 1st and 10 at the Genoa 49-yard line. Eastwood now looking to get some points up on the board. They trail 31-7. Here's the quick pitch out here on the right side. The pass is complete for a first down and more as Brent Schlumbum able to take it inside the 40 to about the 35-yard line.
You see him out in space. You see him right here. You get your playmakers out. And this is what I mean, Mick, when I say throw the ball to set up your run. You continue to hit the quick screens, the quick jet sweeps. And what that's designed to do is designed to spread, make the defense defend the entire field and not just sections. Not allowing the Comets to pin their ears back and get after their quarterback.
Schmeltz rolls out. He's going to keep it. He's going to run for the sticks. He gets there, picks up the first down as he gets about 11. Nice job there by Schmeltz. Good decision-making there.
Exactly. But, again, it's the rhythm that they're starting to get into the offense. You saw in the quick pass went on to the flat out to the right. This time they take and they roll Schmeltz out to the left. Again, keeping the Comet defense off balance, making them defend the perimeters of the field.
1st and 10 here for Eastwood. They have the ball just inside the 25 at the 24. Schmeltz is going to keep it, and he's going to get hit. He'll be dropped at about the 25, so a slight loss as he is dropped there by one Blake Travers. So You see right there, Steve. I mean, he just that was the play before where Schmeltz picked up the first down as we come back to live action. But right now, Eastwood, they're knocking on the door. They have an opportunity here, and there's still time here. Just under 9 minutes to go in the third.
Well, it's imperative that they get a touchdown here, and I mean touchdown, not just points. They really need to push this one across.
Schmeltz now rolls out. He's flushed out, and he is dropped. My goodness. Fantastic pressure there. As
Rozak did a good job at just getting his hands on the quarterback. For a moment, it looked like Schmeltz was going to shuck him. Look at Schmeltz right there. He understands the pressure's coming. He tries to get away and roll out.
Nothing doing there. So here we go, third down for Eastwood. They're at the 32. The ball is carried by Schlumbum. He gets back to about the 25-yard line, so they'll be short by about 10 yards.
And it's decision time now.
Michael Dieter in on the stop. And now, yeah, this is a big decision here for Coach Rutherford. He needs to, well, he needs to think about this one, but
need a Sharon Dudley to report to the ticket booth.
I think we got a timeout taken, as a matter of fact, by Eastwood. 7:37 to go here in this third quarter. And while we have a moment, once again, I want to thank some of our sponsors here on the Toledo Sports Network for coming on board and helping us bring you football action here, featuring all the teams here around the Northwest Ohio area, including IBEW Local 8, Tas Electronics. Big time thank you to them as well. UA50 Local Pipe Fitters and Plumbers. Also, big thanks over to Genoa Custom Interiors, Pub 51, Simply Green Lawn Care. Big time thanks to those folks and all the others that we have here on board. If you want to be part of the Toledo Sports Network family, we've got advertising packages for every budget. So give us a call, 419-514-1302. That's 419-514-1302. Timeout now is complete as the teams are back out on the field. Here we go, fourth down, and Eastwood's going to go for it. In the gun, Schmeltz takes the snap. He's going to get pressure. Can he get the throw off? He does. Intercepted. He's picked off there by Andrew Belsick. Belsick with the pick. Tough break there for the Eagles.
It's just overload. Wolf is going to come on, unblocked on a blitz. He makes Schmeltz get rid of it before he wants to. It's do or die. Schmeltz knows that he has to get rid of it. Actually, the interception is probably a better result than the ball turning over on down. So, the defense comes onto the field.
First and 10 here for Genoa. They have the ball at their own 19-yard line. Ball near the left hash mark. Logan Scott in the gun. Now he goes under center. He'll take the snap. Gives it to Nutter. Nutter driving through, gets away, but gets out to the 40-yard line. He is shoestring tackled by number 4, Grant Geiser. Otherwise, Nutter was off to the races. That was a great run there by Nutter. And they're going to move the chains and get a fresh set of downs. First and 10 here for Genoa at the 40-yard line. Man in motion. Here's Nutter again. Again he gets through. He tries to get outside as he tried to turn the would-be tackler inside out. Gets it into Eastwood territory. He's brought down at the Eastwood 38-yard line.
Nutter headed toward a 300-yard rushing night.
Another Comet first down. Eagle territory at the 38.
This is not a recording. It's Michael Dieter opening up holes for David Nutter.
First and 10. This time around, Nutter does not. I think he may get back to the line of scrimmage if he's lucky. And that's if he's lucky.
Michael Glaze, and number 66,
Lucas Freese has quietly played a very solid football game for Eastwood.
I have to agree with you there, partner. He really has. I mean, everyone coming into this game knows of the accolades, well-deserved for Michael Dieter. But I tell you what, Freese is doing a nice job over there on the other side of the line, because this task isn't easy either. Here's Nutter again, trying to fight through. He'll pick up several yards. Takes it to about the 36-yard line of the Eagles. And with 6 minutes to go here in this third quarter and counting.
Bring up third down 7 for the Comets.
Tackle was made there by Michael Glaze, 5'11", 170-pound senior. And again, the ball is snapped. Scott, loses the football, and I think that Eastwood recovers.
Well, that's the second turnover for Genoa, and the one thing that has been their bugaboo, if they've had one, and if Coach Speece is gonna go back and look at this and have teaching moments, it's moments like these, taking care of the football, taking care of the baby. That's what Coach in Southview calls it. Mays says take care of the baby. You have to take care of the football. You give yourself chances to continue to score and move the football, keep the clock moving.
Here's the snap. Trying to cut through out there is Brennan Seifert. Seifert still going. He gets tattooed on the sideline, but gets it down to into Genoa territory at the 37-yard line of the Comets.
Well, he had a nice, nifty little run out there into space. And Casey Ghost had enough of that, and he really came up and really laid lumber on the ball carrier.
So that'll move the sticks. It'll bring it to the Genoa 37, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Schmeltz throws it over here on the right side. Pass is complete. As they get it inside the 25-yard line, as Grant Peters was the receiver there. Casey goes in on the stop.
Peters just sits down in the zone. He gives his quarterback a nice target to really make a nice, safe throw.
You see several Comets, including Cody Pickard, in on the stop. Clock continues to run, 4:50. Schmeltz is going to keep it if he can get outside, but he can't. Nice job by Quentin Speece on the coverage there. His speed was what helped him there to bring down Schmeltz before he could break free.
Speece just comes in from a strong safety spot, really, and just cleans it up. Totally cleans it up. You know, he's got a nose for the football. And you see him right there, just go up there and just blow that up.
And he's already done a few interesting things here tonight, including a reception on a 4th down fake punt. 2nd and 13 here for the Eagles. Schmeltz he shakes off one tackle, throws it over the middle, and it's picked off.
Mick, what I want you to watch, this replay, and what you watch is how he never sets his feet. You see him pushed off the spot. He's not able to set his feet. He gets away. Look at him. That's all arm. He can't step into that throw. And you see the safety comes over the top, makes a nice play for the football, turns the ball over.
Alex Hayes with the pick, 1st and 10 for the Comets. They have it at their own 21. 4:02 to go here in this third quarter. And the Comets lead at 31-7 here on senior night at Genoa High School. Here, Nutter again barrels through for another chunk of real estate as he gets about 11 yards, good enough for a 1st down. They'll spot it at the, looks like the 33-yard line, so a pickup of 12.
You think this is tough. Wait till next year.
1st and 10, Genoa. Ball near the right hash mark. Logan Scott goes under center. Now Nutter the ball carrier, picks up a couple, but more importantly for Genoa, they're just chewing up yardage and clock.
Yeah, the clock is definitely their ally.
3:20 to go. So the clock moves on.
Well, really had a chance to talk with both of the coaches. I sat down before the game with Coach Rutherford, and his gut feeling is his team is getting better. And he feels like regardless of the outcome of this game, his team will be better in the long run for being able to play against tough teams like Clyde, tough teams like Patrick Henry. You test your wear and you find out what you're all about when you play a tough Genoa team at Genoa. So they're finding out a lot about themselves. At the same time, you look at Genoa and you talk to Coach Spieth, boy, he's just beaming, talking about certain players. The one guy in particular, Big Michael Dieter, talked about him, talked about the athleticism of Casey Goes, how he scored touchdowns 4 different ways against Oak Harbor. He talked about the punt return that he had for a touchdown where he just literally just faked out the entire team and ran it in. And then they're watching Gush and talk about his son, Quentin Spieth. He says, look, make sure you give my boy a little love. Well, I tell you what, you got a little love coming from me. Quentin Spieth, you're getting it done, as the rest of you comments are.
Tell you what, I'm still impressed with both these teams. I mean, it speaks well of the Northern Buckeye Conference when you got teams like this. I mean, the log jam up top. I mean, you look at things like obviously Genoa right now, the cream of the crop right now in the NBC. But then you've got bubbling right under there, Eastwood. You've got Lake. You've got a number of teams that are doing well this year in the NBC.
Wait just a minute, Bennett. That Lake Eastwood game next week is going to be a pretty darn good one.
You know it. Here's the handoff. Casey Goes. We haven't had a big run from him tonight. Now we do, as he is brought down in Eastwood territory. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line of the Eagles as Snowden brings him down, but more importantly, a first down for Genoa.
Thunder and lightning. Here's a guy that's out in space at his best. And you see right there, you get him to the edge and you let him utilize what he does best. Run.
First and 10 here for Genoa. Here's the pitch out to Goes, not going to go. Oh, he shakes off the tackle, changes direction, but he's going to be met by a wall of white. And all that running for a loss of about 3 yards. But I tell you what, one thing you can say about Casey Goes, he knows how to make a play exciting.
Boy, that had to be one of the most entertaining loss of yardage plays that I've seen in quite a while.
So they've moved the ball back to the 38-yard line, a loss of 3. I think he ran probably in actual physical yards. He probably ran about maybe 30 or 40, but ended up with a 3-yard loss. Clock continues to run here as we come up on 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Here's the handoff to Nutter. Nutter bounces off a would-be tackler, drives forward, gets it inside the Eastwood 30 down to the 29-yard line. And in on the stop there is Brent Schlumbum. The clock continues to go. Minute 40 on the clock.
Well, the Genoa community has been very, very fortunate to have the run on Nutters that they have had through the years.
And don't forget the Pickards. Now here over on the right side, it's a keeper from Logan Scott. He'll get it to about the 25-yard line.
Well, what the Nutters did is they challenged each other. The brothers all challenged each other, and they all started to see each other's successes. Starting with Andrew, you started to see the success. You saw Kyle buy into it, and you saw Kyle get better each and every year, get bigger, get stronger, get faster. Well, David's followed suit as well. It's the same type deal. And David has the same body type as Kyle had, and what you watch these kids do is add weight the correct way.
Under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Logan Scott under center. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off. Oh, Nutter tripped up before he could excel and explode.
Tripped up
So
by
he's
number
going to
21,
pick up about
Michael Glaze.
4 yards as Glaze in on the stop.
And what you're starting to see is the Comets totally dominating the line of scrimmage.
As they second down and 6. Ball at the 21. Scott hands the ball off. Nutter drives forward. He'll be shy of the first down by about a couple of yards, and we'll see how close it is.
Stop is made by number 4, Grant Geiser.
Well, they'll spot the ball at the 17-yard line as we come to the end of the third quarter here from Genoa High School. The Comets continue to lead this one 31-7 here on the Toledo Sports Network.
First Federal Bank is a proud sponsor of high school football in Northwest Ohio.
Fourth quarter about to start now here as it's 3rd down and 2 for Genoa. They have it at the Eastwood 17-yard line. And Nutter again driving forward. He's already got a 300-plus yard night rushing the football.
Yeah, over 300. So he had 304 yards going into this on 37 carries, and it gives him another one. So he's pushing the 310 mark.
Somewhere I'm sure Kyle and Andrew are tuned to this game and are very proud.
Well, Kyle may be listening on the
Toledo Sports Network website. Absolutely.
Kyle's here.
Yep.
No, Kyle's here.
Well, Andrew and Kyle are both here, I understand.
Yeah, I'm sure Andrew's here too.
As you can see right there. That man had a great career here in Genoa. You know, and I tell you, the thing I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, as we go on here through this timeout, you know, Eastwood, of course, they're going to be very disappointed. They're disappointed right now that they could. I mean, they started out, they answered on their second drive. They were able to respond to Genoa's points. And after that, they have not been able to click offensively.
Well, at the 5:48 mark of the first quarter, they were able to knot this one up at 7 with Snowden's 3-yard touchdown run. But Genoa methodically moved right back up the field, capped it off with another 2-yard touchdown run at the 1:32 mark of the first quarter. Genoa has led it 14-7, and it's been all Genoa ever since.
Here's the handoff to Goes. Goes driving forward. He'll take it in for 6.
Oh,
touchdown, Genoa Comets.
Oh, my goodness. If we can go back to this, what I want you to watch is the feet of Casey Ghost in the gap. Watch this. Watch this. This is you don't teach this. You don't teach this. Watch this. He gets the ball. Now, when he gets to the next level, watch his eyes as he looks upfield. Watch him as he plants that foot. Now watch the sweet feet right here. Look at him. Cut back. The hips as he cuts it back to daylight. And excuse me as I high step into the end zone.
Great camera shot there by our guys. Here's the point after, and the kick is up and good. So with 11.5 remaining in this one, Genoa opens it up. It's 38-7.
The Union Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems, and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices. To do the job right, UA Local 50 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
Well, the Comets set to kick off here as they have scored 31 unanswered en route to this 38-7 lead. As Pickard puts his foot into it, it's going to be picked up at about the 14-yard line. And oh, what a head.
I tell you what, did you see the
tattooed.
number of that truck? Because I did. It was Tyler Rosick.
Stop is made by number 6, Tyler Rozak.
Now, that was called stop running now.
Yeah, that's stop. No, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I mean, that was impressive.
First and 10 Eagles at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go again as the Eagles trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but Snowden, that's just a tough haul.
Too much athleticism. Again, you're not gonna make a living running the ball sideline to sideline against the Comets. You know, I mean, I get the misdirection, but you're not gonna make a living doing that.
Well, you got to give Snowden credit. He was fighting to try to get back to the line, even though he lost a couple. 2nd and 12, the ball at the 27-yard line. Snowden again, and again he's brought down.
20, Devin Snowden on the carry.
As he's dropped by Quentin Speece.
Grant Geyser of the Eagles.
So Speece with the tackle there, and that'll make it 3rd down and 11 after a 1-yard gain. Now here again, going up, getting some good yardage is young Mr. Geyser, and he's brought down, but well short of the first down. It'll be 4th and about 5. So you're deep in your own zone, so if you don't pick this up, Steve, it could be trouble.
Well, you've had trouble wherever you kind of lined up at against these guys, man. You know, I agree. You got to go for it.
Here's now as Schmeltz fires it on the left side. Oh, and my goodness, it's dropped by Grant Geyser, and so
that's a classic. If you watch this replay, you're gonna see him try to run the football before he has it, head up the field. You know, how many times do you see that? You have to make the catch before you can run the football. It's got to be disappointing.
Yeah, it is. 9:27 to go in this one, and the ball is turned over on downs. Genoa will have it 1st and 10 at the Eastwood 34-yard line.
Timeout, Comets. Their last timeout.
So, timeout on the field here with 9:27 to go. 38-7. Genoa leading this one.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
And after the timeout now here's Genoa with the ball. And we've got a loose ball on the field.
It looks like Ghost fumbled. It looks like that the Comets may have recovered.
See here on the replay.
Ball out. It was knocked out of there. It looked like Johnny on the spot. It was number 6 for Genoa. That was Tyler Rozak.
Tyler Rozak. The 2nd and 1 for the Comets.
So 2nd and a yard to go here for Genoa. Here again is Goes as he tries to fight through, picks up the 1st down and more as he gets inside the 20. Well, they'll mark it at the 20.
Casey's going to have to hold on to the ball a little better than that, especially when you get into tougher situations. We saw, again, Casey almost lost it right there. The defender come up and try to tackle the football, and they're trying to strip the football right now. There's no guesswork involved to what's going on. You've got to take care of the football.
Logan Scott now goes under center. Hands it off to Goes once again. And again, Goes loses the football. As the ball came free.
Casey Goes on the carry. There's a fumble on the play.
Well, that's tough. That is tough. Those are the things that Genoa would look at in film study tomorrow.
I was going to say, that's going to be what Tim Speece is going to look at more than anything. Because otherwise, it's been a pretty impressive performance here by the Comets. Here's a handoff for Cody Pickard trying to run the ball. So he not only kicks, but he can run. And he was dropped there by Geiser, and it'll be 2nd down. Or 3rd down, I'm sorry. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard to go, less than a yard. Once again, the Comets, they don't really spend much time huddling for anything. Here's Pickard. He's going to fight. Can he get it? It's going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot.
Stop is made by number 12, Michael Flipsy.
Flipsy was going for the football right there, and I tell you, he
didn't get much, but he got enough.
Got enough. You're right. He spun out of that would-be tackle.
So it's 1st and goal here for Genoa. They have the ball at the Eastwood 8-yard line. Clock continues to run, under 7 minutes to go. Here's David Nutter, drives forward, gets it to about the 5-yard line. So a pickup of 3.
Stop is made by number 6, Ryan May.
He just put it back on the 5. Tail end of it's touching the 5.
2nd down and goal. Scott under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off to Nutter. Nutter gets inside the 5-yard line, but not by much. So it's going to be Grant Geiser again on the stop.
Well, I tell you what, that's tough sledding right there, tough yards. They're trying to grind it out. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. They spot the ball at the 1-yard line. Taking his time was Logan Scott, and now we've got
start.
Yep, absolutely.
It'll be against Noah Goodrich, who had a nice little jump. 6'4", 212-pound tight end.
So the ball will move back 5 yards. And the Comets will scrimmage 3rd and goal at the 6.
3rd and goal at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Clock stops with 5:43 to go. It now starts back up again. Scott rolls out to his right. He tosses. He's got a receiver, and he overshoots him. Nice idea over there as he was looking there for Noah Goodrich, but he overthrew him by just a bit, and that'll make it 4th down.
Those are the kind of things that Genoa is going to have to clean up if they hope to enjoy a long state playoff run, which they're accustomed to. And these are the type of plays that you have to capitalize on, especially when you get into the heavyweights more within the division as you start to play in playoff football. But these are the type of things, drives that you want to cap off with a touchdown, the nice little pass out to your tight end.
And the field goal attempt there by Cody Pickard is good. It's good from 23 yards. So with 5:26 to go left in this ball game, Genoa now leads it by a score of 41-7.
41. The Eastwood Eagles 7.
So while we have a moment, let's make sure we say thanks again to some of our sponsors here, including Arturo's Pizza, Favorite Gardener, First Federal Bank, our friends over at Verizon,
I'd like to congratulate Ricky Shoemaker,
Genoa Bank, Blackberry Corners,
girls golf, and Savannah Compton on earning honorable mention. NBC, great job, Lady Comet.
Well, these two teams next week, we know Eastwood's going to be having a tough battle on their hands as they're going to be taking on the vastly improved Lake Flyers. And, of course, Genoa, they got homecoming next week as they will host Fostoria. So it should be pretty good matchups here between the two.
Well, you know, this one here, the winner of this one would definitely be in the driver's seat. This thing's not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Deep for the Eagles, number 4, Grant Geyser, and number 20, Devin Snowden.
Well, this is not a recording. Geyser and Snowden back to receive the kick here from Cody Pickard. Pickard kicks a low squibbler. It's picked up at about the 11-yard line as it's grabbed outside now, breaking through over the 40-yard line. A good return by Geyser as he was able to give Eastwood good field position here for this drive as he is brought down by Alex Hayes, as you see right here on the replay.
Well, Geyser will probably sleep well tonight. His guys definitely put his work in.
Got a timeout taken here with 5:18 to go. It's 41-7 here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Whether you support the Comets, the Panthers, or the Bulldogs, the Eagles, Wildcats, or Flyers, we at Genoa Bank support you. We're a local bank that takes pride in serving our community with personal and prompt service, innovative products, and stable financial guidance. We're a bank that believes in playing our part. And well, that's earned us quite a few fans of our own. Genoa Bank, playing our part in the community, taking your banking needs personally.
First and 10 for Eastwood at their own 42-yard line. As the ball is handed off here, and ball was carried by Hunter Sutton. As in at quarterback right now is Zach Thompson for Eastwood.
Quarterbacking for the Eagles, number 7, Zach Thompson.
So it's a first down carry there for Sutton.
First down for the Eagles.
And it'll be at the 48-yard line here of Genoa.
Well, you get your sophomore quarterback a look. Get him in the game on Friday night. Get him under the bright lights. You know, I mean, it is a blowout, but in effect, you start to groom this guy because he's going to be your incumbent next year. So you really want to get him groomed to really what to expect when you get out here on Friday nights.
Absolutely, no question about it. He's a 5'11 sophomore. So it's no gain on that carry. 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. They're still at the Genoa 48. Clock continues to run. 4:25 to go. Here's the handoff again to Hunter Sutton, and Sutton takes it inside the 45 to about the 44. Well, that'll make it 3rd down. As he was dropped there by Tyler Kwiatkowski. Under 4 to go in this one. Third down. You're trying to run the ball, picking up the first down. Mitchell Davidson.
Number 11.
Mitchell Davidson picks it up and gets it inside the 35-yard line to the 34.
Robert Roginski.
Davidson had got a lot of pick up and put him down speed. You see him right there really utilizing that there, moving the chains as the clock continues to tick.
Winding down 3 and 15 to go. So first down here for the Eagles. As the Sutton will take it up the gut. Fights his way down for about 10 yards.
So
it'll be close to the first down.
So let's just do a little bit of breakdown of what we've seen and what we've learned thus far. When you look at Eastwood, you see that one, I think they have to get back to throwing the football. I think that, especially against good football teams, you have to throw the football more. They've got a seasoned quarterback. I think that you play to his strengths. That's definitely one of them. If you're Genoa, taking care of the football, you have to take care of the baby.
As Sutton takes it up, and he should get the first down. They'll stop the clock here with 2:22 to make sure, and it looks like they're going to move the sticks. So all the guys with clean jerseys are now in the ball game.
When you see how intense the Comets are, why they're so successful. You saw that shot right there. A lot of the starters over there, really the seniors, really taking in what really transpired here tonight. And they are not awed by the moment. They are looking for great things, and I absolutely love what they're doing over there on the sideline.
So Davidson picks up a yard and a half. So 2nd and long.
Congratulate tonight's Hellman's Mayonnaise player of the game, David Nutter. 40 carries for 313 yards.
Well, we just heard from our buddy Kevin over on the PA saying that Mr. Nutter had a big night here tonight.
Well, we knew that.
Oh, that's true. Just running around outside trying to get outside, but unable to do so as Eli Brown was dropped there by Tyler Kwiatkowski.
What Kevin said was David Nutter, the player of the game, 40 carries over 300 yards. What he didn't say was Nutter had 4 touchdowns on top of that.
I'll tell you what, if I had my way, I would pick him as part of my running back in fantasy football. I could win leagues just on him alone.
Well, with the way the Rams are running the football, I like to have him in my backfield.
As now Sutton again tries to go forward, and he just runs into that wall of maroon, and he is driven back. They'll give his forward progress at about the 22-yard line with under a minute to go in this one. Well, now as we're in the final minute here of the ball game and the clock winding down towards 0, we want to make sure we say thanks to all our sponsors, and we really do appreciate them, and also thanks to the wonderful people here at Genoa for allowing us to bring this game to you. They've been very, very cordial and very warm and friendly to us. Also, special thanks to our crew working hard, as they always do.
That's Toledo Sports Network.
Now here's the handoff to Sutton. He's tripped up, but he'll be brought down as he got inside the 20. With 24 seconds to go, they'll set the ball and then start the clock. And that was a stop on down, so the Comets will take over, and it'll be 1st and 10, but that doesn't matter. They'll just get into victory formation and call this one a night.
Number 11, Michael Roberts in the quarterback.
Michael Roberts under center hands the ball off, and they drive up the middle, and that'll do it. So Metcalf will ball carrier, and that'll be the last play of the ball game as both teams line up to shake hands as, well, Genoa 41, Eastwood 7. Well, Steve, it wasn't. It was more than what we thought. I mean, I thought it was going to be a closer game, but tell you what, full marks to Eastwood for giving it a yeoman's effort. They just there's just not really too many teams around here at this level that can stop Genoa.
Yeah, I tell you, especially when you don't capitalize on the opportunities that you have. You're not going to get many mulligans when it comes to Genoa. They're really going to put the hammer down, and we saw them do just that tonight. They're off and running again. It looks like a successful football campaign.
Well, Genoa goes to 5-0, and Eastwood drops to 3-2. That's going to do it from here at Genoa High School. Here for my partner, Steve Taylor, I'm Mick Gonzalez saying so long, everybody. As your final once again, Genoa 41, Eastwood 7. You've been watching high school football here on the Toledo Sports Network.